the YouTuber will feel the energy. Yes, the singular YouTuber. Hello, singular YouTuber. Welcome. What's up, gamers? It's your MILF. Welcome back to Potionomics. I'm gonna lock the fuck in. You know what I realized while I was editing, guys, is my VTuber is totally in the way of like all the formulas and stuff. Do the YouTubers care about math? Do you think they care about math? That's right, we organized this last time, and I'm keeping the mana potions for sending out adventures. I remember now. Okay, so we do have things that we can sell. We can make some money. You have a cool design. I like your little fluffies, your little ruffles. We have so many buffs right now. That was crazy.
That's all of them for now.
All right, we have money. We have money. Our stuff is still brewing. Actually, hold on. Math. How much longer is it brewing? 4. All right. So, where's my pen? 4. All right, let me see. Craft. Ooh, fancy cauldron. Mugtuck, you got new cauldrons. Hey, yo, 420. High altitude brewing. This cauldron really cranks up the pressure. Gotham Matisse, 405, 405. So this one and oh, okay, so this one has 9. Okay. It's new stock after every boss. You know, I didn't notice. Okay, so which one of these is better? Like this one lets me have more ingredients, but this one has more magamins. I think we need more magamins right now. We can rank up with Minty! Ah, let's do it.
It feels so good to get out of that rowdy guild hall. And since we're in the neighborhood, here's an exhibit on local history that I'm dying to see. How do you feel about a quick museum visit?
Let's do it. Oh my god, I might get distracted by your loveliness. All right, this is obviously the highlighted one, right? Chat, you guys said you'd help me find the highlighted option. I'm kidding.
I might be distracted by your loveliness, but I'll try to focus on the exhibit.
Gosh, it's nice to get a compliment.
Yeah.
Most days, the closest I get is when a monster shows an especially keen interest in devouring me.
You know, monsters are not the only thing with a keen interest in devouring you. As they cut through a crowd on their way to the museum, Mint seems to go out of her way to brush her arm against Sylvia's. Keep it together? When have I ever? I mean, look at that face! Look at That appears to be the extent of the hero's boldness. Once they've reached their destination, she swiftly turns her attention to the exhibit. The museum is sparsely attended, which gives Sylvia a clear view of the displays. There are old maps, outdated brooms, and a small, battered helm once worn by Robin himself. Robin? I catchy coded. Sorry. Oh, no, wait, no, yeah, that's right. There's a character named Robin. Sorry. Okay. The Fergar name, yeah. Yeah, all right. You know, you're right. You guys have a point. You guys have a point. Reading. Yeah, reading comprehension. Well, so while Sylvia examines antique potion-making equipment, Mint ponders a pile of dust and metal shards.
No legendary weapons here. Everything that the heroes took into battle with Maven was destroyed.
Destroyed, you say?
But there's one artifact from that battle I never get tired of looking at. It's not far from here. This is more like it! The great outdoors and a big monster corpse! What could be better?
It's true, I'm very emotionally attached to you guys. Fucking parasocial. Wait, emotional support bullies is so good. It's so good. That's so fucking good. Yeah, fucking get quoted, nerd. You know that? This is more like it.
That Kraken skull is a cornerstone of this island's history. I assume you know the story?
Yeah, but I'd love to hear your version.
Yeah, but I'd love to hear your version. After all, you're the hero history buff.
You don't have to ask me twice. It all started with Maven, the so-called Witch Queen.
I love how passionate she gets about this stuff.
She claimed this island as her own. Used it as a sort of free-range laboratory for all sorts of wicked experiments. The first settlers of this very town were her unwilling accomplices. She used her mind control powers to prevent them from leaving. Under her sway, they did all sorts of labor for her. They even constructed that big monument to Maven in the bay.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation with Muktuk about it.
Her reign of terror went on for years before a brave band of heroes decided that enough was enough. They sailed here to liberate the island. Maven summoned a Kraken from the depths, intending to stop them from ever setting foot here. She didn't care who got flattened in the process. The heroes eventually got the best of the monster, but not before it had knocked their ship right out of the water. And to think I'm now living inside that very ship. I'm pretty sure my cot is set up right where Lore Master Lauren used to store his books.
She's such a nerd. I love her so much.
I feel so honored by that, and so inspired, and, well, sometimes I feel like an imposter. Like a kid who's playing dress up.
You should be kinder to yourself.
I know I should. That's why we're here. I just need to connect to this place. I need to feel the history and my place in it.
What is this breathing pose that we're doing right now? Mint closes her eyes and breathes in the salty air. Sylvia follows her example. Eyes shut, Sylvia sways on her feet a little. Her hand accidentally brushes against Mint's. Oh, they're so fucking cute. They're so cute together. Sylvia swiftly pulls her hand back, embarrassed, but Mint smiles. Sylvia notices she didn't pull away.
Feeling better already?
I'm feeling inspired. I'm glad we came here. And I'm glad they left that skull right where it fell. It's a tangible piece of our history. And a reminder of why we need heroes.
Heroes like you.
Ha, I'm not there yet. But I won't give up on my goals. I'm keeping my eye on the prize.
Learn something new. Eye on the prize. Apply stalwart. Prevents the next debuff from taking effect. Okay, that's pretty cool.
I'm feeling inspired to do the same.
Then we better get back to our respective quests. After all, you and I both have great feats to accomplish.
She's so wholesome. I have a gem to give you. You like gems. My only gem. The 20D. I know you're happy to take it off my hands, Roxanne. Thank you. Well, if we get high enough in the rank, we'll definitely find out if she likes tongue or not.
Booming, Sylvia. So much so that this little supply run has proven necessary. I'm perilously low on gemstones, so keep an eye out for all that glitters.
Yeah, that's what I meant too, Fairly. Roxanne approaches a vendor stall that has cheap jewelry laid out on display. The merchant seems wary of Roxanne. He watches her closely, following her around the stall. Sylvia gets the impression that word has spread about Roxanne's potions con. She's not especially welcome in the marketplace. Roxanne, however, keeps her cool. She giggles and blushes and touches the merchant's arm lightly. A minute later, she's made her purchase. The merchant waves warmly after her as she exits the stall.
There, success! I should have everything I need. He even threw in a free pair of earrings. I'll have to remove the casing, but the stones will be of use.
How did you do that? He warmed up faster than ramen on a fire rune.
I only turned on the charm a little, batted my lashes, laughed at his jokes. It works every time, whether you're buying or selling.
Disarm, remove customer's shield. Oh, that would have been so good for that one time that we had like the 11 shield. That would have been so good for that.
Okay, I'm not above trying that. And hey, speaking of flattery, I gotta say, I'm impressed. You're doing good work, Roxanne. Glad it's paying off.
Yes, I've made strides in a short time. And to think, I've done it all on my own.
You are kind of working out of our basement. And with such humility, I want to do this one so bad. I want to say this one so bad, but I'm pretty sure this is the right choice. Yeah, I'm doing it.
With such humility, you're not a braggart or anything.
Humility is for those who don't know their worth. I won't insult you by pretending to undervalue myself.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah, no, she wasn't happy with that.
So, what's next for you? You gotta seize on your momentum, right? Have you thought about advertising?
Oh no, I'm afraid that would be a grave mistake.
I thought that she would have appreciated the sarcasm.
This little operation of mine isn't entirely legal, after all.
Wait, what? Roxanne, you told me you were going legit.
I told you I was making use of my legitimate talents, and that's true. But this town and all its rules, it's positively tedious to do anything by the book. It's no wonder I became a con artist. And you know, I've run some pretty marvelous rackets over the years.
Tell me
The
more.
Potions Con wasn't your first.
Oh, far from it. I cut my teeth several years ago on a pyramid scheme. A literal pyramid scheme, mind you. We claimed to be erecting one in the heart of the capital city. Investors were lining up. When that racket got too hot, I set up in another town and read fortunes for a while. I traced the lines of my clients' palms, pouring honey in their ears, while helping myself to the contents of their pockets. I'm quite dexterous with the tail, you know.
You want to test it?
By the time anyone caught on, I'd moved on to card games, counterfeiting, even a bit of light blackmail to keep things interesting.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. You're some kind of criminal mastermind.
Why, thank you. But I'm telling you, Sylvia, I've reformed. I'm barely doing anything wrong this time. However, to operate a business in this town, you're required to secure a business license.
I know all about it. It's not really such a hassle.
Easy for you to say. You were able to take the shortcut. Anyone with a degree from an accredited college is automatically issued a license to operate a business here. It's all part of some initiative to attract so-called talented people to Rafta. Everyone knows you recently obtained your degree. You tend to bring it up every 5 minutes.
I'm not sure that's true.
Whereas I never had that particular opportunity.
All right, so the shortcut isn't an option for you. What's the normal procedure like?
Well, I'd have to pay a fee, submit some paperwork, and pass an exam of some sort.
Is that all? That doesn't sound so bad.
Are you certain? It all sounds perfectly tedious to me. Anyway, what's the point? If I get caught cutting corners, I'll just move on to the next racket.
Yeah, I don't want you to leave though. I kind of like having you in my basement.
I don't want you to leave, Roxanne. I'm beginning to enjoy your company.
I knew you'd get attached, but so quickly? You have a point, though. It would be interesting to see what might develop in my life if I weren't forced to pull up stakes and move on every few months. All right, I'll do it. I'll get my license, and I'll look good doing it.
I should probably warn you, nobody looks good in their license photo.
Nonsense. The trick is to elongate your neck, smile with your eyes, and threaten the photographer with bodily harm.
Good advice. Hey, Saffron. Do you like a plant? Excellent. Oh my god, yay! We missed the morning cat music, I know. We're gonna miss the meow 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 meow.
It's so peaceful here. What if I just stuck around instead of going back to the shop?
You're welcome to, although I may have to put you to work. How are you at wood joinery? Have you mastered the half-blind dovetail, mortise and tenon?
To be honest, I'm not sure wood joinery is a particular talent of mine.
I'm teasing. You're welcome to just relax here. I try to make my friends feel welcome. And my customers, too. It's important to establish a meaningful and deep connection, so they don't feel rushed out the door.
Aww.
Thanks for the tip.
The pleasure's mine. And while you really are welcome to hang around here, I had a notion to see more of the sights. And no trip into town is the same without the companionship of my favorite tour guide.
She called me her favorite tour guide.
It's not so crowded down here, and the breeze is pleasant. I can see why people like the beach, even if it looks a bit naked without any trees.
I don't think that's the case. I think the forest is plenty romantic. I don't know if it's safer either. There's no highlighted option here. I guess romantic would imply that we're on a romantic outing together.
It's more romantic than the forest. The sound of the waves, the salty air.
The way we said that. The salty air.
Oh, I don't know. There are plenty of nice spots in the forest I could show you, and maybe I will. Personally, I find the looming monstrous skull over there to be a fairly potent turnoff.
Yeah, the Kraken skull. Saffron can't seem to pull her eyes away from the massive Kraken skull sitting in the shallows. It's a curious sight, to be sure, but Saffron's expression isn't one of curiosity.
I'd forgotten they just left that thing there. I keep thinking someone will remove it. It's been 20 years since a band of heroes landed on this beach, intent on hunting down the island's wicked queen. 20 years since those heroes slayed the queen's pet kraken, at great cost to themselves and to the town. Many lives were lost that day, and the kraken's corpse was left to rot. Now, with the island populated once more, the locals are treating the skull like some sort of monument. What's the thinking behind that, do you reckon?
I mean, you know, we did just talk with Mint about it. Both of these are important. What would Saffron appreciate more, though? I think Saffron would probably appreciate this one more.
It's important to memorialize our fallen, heroes and civilians both. If we pledge to never forget them, then their deaths won't have been in vain.
You have a good heart, Sylvia. I like that you see good intentions at play here. But I can't help seeing the skull as a morbid choice of memorial. And I've tried very hard to put the memory of that dark day behind me.
Hold on. Do you mean... Saffron, were you there that day?
I was.
Tell me all about it.
You were here. What was it like?
Do you think Minty would be freaking the fuck out right now, like just asking Saffron a whole bunch of questions? Probably, right?
I'd rather not get into it. In fact, I think I better head home. I'm sorry, Sylvia. I don't mean to be dramatic, and you've done nothing wrong. But I know when I'm bound to be poor company, and I'd prefer to spare you that. You enjoy the beach, and I'll see you another day. Okay?
We're just gonna end it like that? Saffron! Alright, well, I'll come back for you. We spent too much time outside. Oh no. You guys remember when I said that I would lock in?
Oswald really cleared out of here.
Hello, Sylvia! Nice day, isn't it?
It's definitely a great day to buy a potion. See anything you like?
Ha! Well, it's easy to see how you've advanced so far in the competition circuit. Those festival days are just so frantic. I'm sorry you haven't had a chance to talk before now, but guild business compelled me to drop in on you today. I wanted to let you know about an issue that some of the heroes have been having with a certain potion maker.
Uh-oh. Is everything okay?
From what I can gather, some intrepid entrepreneur has been patent trolling. He is currently claiming the exclusive right to buy, sell, and trade a whole range of potions upon the Isle of Rafta.
What? But that's absurd. Nobody has the right to do that. And I have no intention of honoring some arbitrary restriction about what I'm allowed to sell.
Good for you. In fact, I've made an appeal to the authorities myself. Unfortunately, the perpetrator has two things going for him: dark magic and red tape. The patent he has imposed is magical in nature, meaning you couldn't break it if you tried. And it could be weeks before the Central Commission reviews all the paperwork and makes a ruling on the matter.
This is a disaster. Weeks? I'm not sure my business can hold out that long. Boss Finn must be the one behind this. He's trying to beat me before we even get to the competition.
You guessed it right. But you're not the only one he's hurting with this move. As you must know, my heroes frequent the local potion shops. Now that Boss Finn has got a stranglehold on the market, they're forced to go to him. And he's able to charge exorbitant fees.
So now he's gonna be smarmy and rich. What a great combination. He's definitely not making it easy for me. But this only makes me more determined than ever to beat him.
I had a feeling you'd say as much. And keep in mind, the restriction on selling potions does not extend to the gifting of potions. So, if you were to send a hero out on an adventure, you're free to outfit them with potions as usual. Thus, it behooves me to mention that, even in this time of uncertainty, the Heroes Guild remains open for all your adventuring needs.
Well, I've got to admire that hustle.
Yeah, thanks, Baptiste. Math. Math is hard. All right, now that we have money, let's travel. Let's visit Baptiste first. Collect our thing so we can give it to Quinn. And what do we have? I felt like I needed this for something. Did I need this for something? I think I needed this for something. Oh, B&D. Wait, I need this. Like, I actually need this. This is for Thunder Tonic. And then B48D. If I have this, like, that'll be fine. And get one. And then I could feed it to my plant and then feed the other one. Feed the other one to Quinn. Yeah. Okay. Show me the meows. Meow 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 meow. Oh wait, hold on. I'm coming back for you, but I need to buy you guys some fish. Okay. Now then. I still need more things that are E related. I don't really have anything. Okay, so we A. Something that's only A. 32 would be better. Be best. This is about as close as I can get it. So, okay, we have this, and that'll be 30 times 4, 90, 120. 120, so then 80 divided by 60. If we have 60 for C and D, 60, okay, so 60, 40 plus 20, it'll give me a B though, I don't want that. what did I say, 60, right? But this is too much. So if I do one of these and then one of these, that should be fine. Okay, okay, I think that's my plan. We left the health potions in the shop. You're right. Yo, what the fuck? What did you bring back to me? Look at all these things for Quinn. Oh my god, you are the best, Corsac. Ease. Finally, something with an E. Corsac, I could fucking kiss you right now, buddy. Have some fruit. All right, we have some hard decisions here. We can rank up with Corsac, with Zid, with the cats. Let's rank up with the cats.
Hey, so we set some meals aside for a special occasion. And we were just about to put them to use. You want in?
Put them to use? You mean eat them?
What? No! We don't want to eat them. We got plans for these slimy things. Big plans.
Do tell.
Salty one.
So I got a bit peckish and thought I deserved a treat. We've still got plenty to work with, don't worry. Come on, Sylvia. You want to be a blood brother? You got to do this run with us.
I love them so much.
Here's the deal. There are some people around town who are on our list. And those people are going to wonder why their homes suddenly smell like rotting eel. You follow? We've got to sneak into their homes, stash an eel somewhere, and get out without getting seen.
You got it. Operation Eel. I can do that. Let's fucking go.
I'm sneaky. And if I do get spotted, I can handle myself in a fight.
Whoa there, Tiger. We don't need any altercations. Stealth is key. But if you want to take the first house, be our guest.
Visualize success, Sylvia.
All right, here goes.
Visualizing. Visualizing. Eyes closed. I can see it. I can see it.
Don't worry, Annie Pepper. I'm sure she's got this. And if she gets caught, we never met her, right?
Right.
Uh-oh, looks like the window's locked.
But look, Salt. She's noticed the chimney.
If she tries to climb up there, she's definitely falling to her death. Wait! She's got a flying broom with her! Where was she keeping that thing?
Mission accomplished.
Nicely done, Sylvia.
Yeah, flying up and dropping the eel down the chimney? That was an inspired move. Personally, I'm not shy about breaking a window, but your way worked too. We can take it from here. I know you're due back at your shop.
Shop
The
can
shop
wait.
can wait. I really don't want to miss any of this.
Yeah, I'm invested now.
Look, Pepper, someone's developing a taste for mischief.
Then them and Quinn get along so well together.
Mischief is delicious.
Unfortunately, eels are delicious too. We sort of got into the sack while you were otherwise occupied.
I think they would get along great.
No more eels, no more vengeance. But at least we made that one count.
Please accept this token of our appreciation.
Ah, excellent. Considering how expensive their treasure chests are, that's great.
Nice. Very nice.
Running with us comes with rewards. Now get out of here. And you might want to hurry. I'm gonna start burping up eel any minute.
Yeah, how much did that drop it by? By a good margin, actually. So, the plan Thunder tonic. Wait, was that the plan? Or no, was it? Was this the plan? This was the plan. Okay, and then C. Was it poison here? Okay. A, C, and then E. Okay, there we go. More stable. Now I need more A. 30 gonna be too much? Ah, damn it. Ah! Wait! Perfect. It'll give us 2. It'll give us $1,000, but it's still not enough, dude. It's still not enough. It still won't. It'll get us $1,000, but it won't get us 3-star grand. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I need more Magamins. But that's the maximum number of Magamins that I can hold in the cauldron, and this is a perfect. This is it. 120, 60, 60. Okay, it is. What? Discalculate? What? What do you mean discalculate? 4. Wait, did I say 420? Yeah. I can place it. I meant 240. Okay. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Sometimes I get numbers mixed up. So it was Oh! It's 240 out of 420. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, So the cauldron is good. The ratio is good. We just need the ingredients to be stronger. Zid, you're going on the adventure of a fucking lifetime. Oh no, I can't because they don't have a drowsiness cure. Never mind. All right. You? Silence cure. Well, you'll be able to get up to, no, wait. You'll be able to get up to there. Never mind, I don't have money. I can't send her out. I should really think these things through.
Thanks for tagging along, Sylvia. I'm in the mood to perform some music. And a little help could go a long way.
You mean like backing vocals? Is this my big break?
I've got the singing covered, but I was hoping you could hold a tin can and collect any tips that come in. I would just leave my guitar case open, but it's developed a taste for small change and small dogs.
Small dogs? tells the tale of Robin, the pint-sized squire who survived the Heroes Guild battle with Maven, Witch Queen of Rafta.
Robin was brave, and though he was tiny, he kicked that old hag direct in her hiney.
Okay, fair. Not a huge fan of the super heavy auto-tune, but it's a style choice. Sylvia has heard the song dozens of times before, but hearing it live is an entirely different experience. The people of Rafta evidently agree. Many of them stop to listen, others keep walking, but bop along with the melody as they go. As one man drops a coin into Sylvia's tin, he remarks how the singer sounds almost as good as Zidriel herself.
Well, how'd we do?
Almost.
I think they liked it.
They always do, which is too bad. Because I hate that song, Sylvia. It is seriously bad.
Wait, really? But it's one of your big hits.
That means it's popular. It doesn't mean it's good. The melody is fine, but the lyrics are juvenile and frankly a bit sexist. The guy who wrote it didn't even get the historical details right. According to Robin's own account, he survived by being well clear of the blast zone. He was just there to carry everybody's gear, and he hid behind a tree during the fight. But I guess that doesn't rhyme with tiny, so...
Wow, you really do hate that song.
Well, I know how the sausage is made. Most of the rah-rah hero ballads are the same. Propaganda masquerading as a history lesson, written by guys who know a lot less about it than they'd like to pretend. They're crowd pleasers, so what am I gonna do about it?
Yeah, no, just stop performing
Stop
them.
performing them? Couldn't you take them out of rotation and play the songs you actually like?
Well, as a performer, it's not so much about what I like, is it? If you think about it, you and I, we're both in the business of pleasing other people. And if my audience, my customers, find comfort in the familiar, I can't fault it. A crowded market street just isn't the place to drop a new single. But give people a familiar chorus they can hum along with, and they'll be more receptive to whatever else you have to say.
All right, now that's fair. In the business of misery, let's take it from the top.
I can work that angle. I'm just surprised to learn you're so beholden to your audience. I thought you'd have a lot more freedom.
Funny. I thought so too. And listen, I can't complain. I've had a dream career so far. But I'm getting older, and I'm realizing all the little compromises I've made along the way. They have a way of adding up. Do you know I used to write my own stuff? Songwriting is what drew me to this industry to begin with. I spent my preteen years barricaded away in my bedroom, trying to put all my messy adolescent emotions into song.
Bet you were adorable.
You were adorable. Little Sid and all her big feelings.
Good night, Axe. Yeah, kissies. Mwah.
You know, I broke some hearts in my day, but I grew out of that. I also wrote some pretty terrible songs, actually. They were honest, though. There's value in that. But then came the managers, and the focus groups, and the ready-made hit machine. And soon I was too busy to put pen to paper. I'm still too busy, even now that I'm on this little sabbatical of mine.
Well, you know what they say. If you wait till you're ready, it'll never happen.
Yeah, you might have a point there. I should at least try to set aside time for writing. Stretch those old muscles, if nothing else. But for now, I've got to swallow my opinions and crank out another popular ballad. Let's fill that tin can with coins, yeah? I know a local soup kitchen in need of more than a few loose coppers.
Aww. All right, well, since we can't send her out, let's go home. All right, another successful day. We gained 1 monies. 1.
Another sunny day. Man, those weather witches are good.
Greetings, Sylvia. And please make no effort to sell me anything.
Hi.
For as we both know, I am helpless before your many charms. And today, I am here not to lavish you with gold, but to tell you I am once again expanding my offerings.
I'm all ears.
Human ears are very prominent, that is true. But as for my news, from this day forth, in addition to cauldrons, I shall offer for sale aging barrels.
Aging barrels?
Placing a potion in such a barrel will assuredly elevate its quality, and thus its selling price.
Quality, like, does it raise stars?
It means delaying gratification for yourself and your eager customers, but as the saying goes, great things come to those...
Oh, I'm all about delaying gratification. Yeah, you got me hooked, Muktuk. I got you.
who shop with Muktuk.
You know, I've never actually said that, but I'm going to start. An aging barrel could definitely come in handy on those occasions when I'm not rushing to get a potion immediately from cauldron to shelf.
Hi, Zep.
I knew you would see the wisdom in this. Come and visit me when you are ready to begin. If you can supply the materials, I shall provide the rest.
Oh, God. Materials, what do I need?
And, Sylvia, good luck, yes? This boss Finn makes the hairs of my mustache stand on end.
Don't worry, Muktuk. I got this. Mwah.
It would be good, I think, for you to trounce him.
Oh, I'll trounce him. Alright, rogues enjoy enhancers. Increased value for enhancers. Decreased for cures. Ossuary Island. Great danger and great reward await to those who brave the bone-strewn island at the base of the falls. Increased value for fire tonics. Increased value for poison cures. Sulfuric Falls has stronger monsters and better loot. Festival of the Itinerant Star. Oh, okay. Harbinger's Comet lights up the night sky on its endless circuit in the cosmos. Is greeted as an opportunity to shed regret. Ah! Okay. Greeting customers haggle. Customers will start with sympathy and increased value for enhancers. Wow, so we really want to sell enhancers today. Is what Oswald would say. Okay, so we start with these at least. So 5% value increase. Oh, okay, so it's just a monetary value. It's not a star value. Aw, well that's a shame. Baptiste, do you have the things for me? And by me, I mean for Quinn. Excellent. Hey, yo, what? Hold on. That's wild. Ah, Quinn! I have things for you. I have so many things for you. Please eat all of this. Okay. First, your daily tongue. Thank you. Now then. Let's think. So this bug, right, will give us 30 E's. Then we need equal parts A. So do we have something that'll give us like sets of 30? Yeah? Yeah, that'll do it. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Right, no. When I need a fish. Meow for now. Need slimes. Need tongues. Need fish. Amazing! Excellent! I literally just brought you fish.
There's a bomb!
Ah!
What? Where?
Hi, Sylvia. There's no bomb.
Yeah, don't spill your sand or anything. I just wanted to make a point. You gotta start out loud and bombastic if you want to grab someone's attention.
Well, you sure got my attention. Avast ye! Also applies shock for 2 turns. Can only be played as opener. Next card played costs 0 patience.
Good tactic. Or maybe that's the massive adrenaline rush talking.
Hey, put that energy to use. You want to help us out again?
What's on the agenda? More vendettas?
This is bigger than that. Way bigger.
Yeah, let's hear it.
We gotta plan out tomorrow's naps.
You're right. That is very important. That is a very important task.
Naps? Seriously?
Oh, it's very serious.
It sounds like a small thing, but naps are important, Sylvia.
Yeah, there's an old rhyme to help you remember. Rested pirates, nice and quiet. Cranky pirates, they start riots.
Pepper writes out a series of equations on a roll of parchment.
The tricky part is that pirates will only nap in a patch of direct sunlight.
Yeah, we gotta account for the precise position of the sun.
Which changes by minor degrees each day, as do the exact number of minutes between dawn and dusk.
At Pepper's direction, Sylvia uses a yardstick to measure out the shadows that will be cast by ships and cargo at various points throughout the day. The math is surprisingly complicated, but Salt and Pepper eventually have a nap schedule that will accommodate the entire crew.
But wait a minute. What if it's cloudy tomorrow?
Then get ready for some riots!
Maybe I should board up my windows just in case.
I bet you could handle a bit of chaos in the streets. You've been a real daredevil. I guess you have to be. Setting up shop on an island that's overrun with monsters.
Monsters, bring 'em.
Bring 'em on. I was hoping I'd get to see a dragon or something by now.
Hey, there's the swagger. Sylvia the Slayer here don't back down from no monsters, right?
Monsters aren't so scary.
Whatever you say, Captain.
Monsters are just like any other living thing. They need to eat, they need to sleep, they know fear.
God, I love Pepper.
And that makes them vulnerable.
You see, Pepper believes in being prepared. He's got a strategy to single-pointedly take down any monster you could name.
Even Krakens?
Even Krakens? The last time one of them surfaced, it took a whole team of heroes to put it down.
As a pirate, I've given the matter of Krakens a lot of thought. The question is, where are you fighting it? On land, it quickly dries out. This makes it slower and its skin grows papery and weak. I would recommend pinning its limbs to the ground. This will either leave it landlocked and vulnerable, or force it to sever its own tentacles to return to the sea.
Yeesh.
Very well thought out.
On the water, it's a more difficult fight. But the Kraken swallows its prey whole. My plan would be to get swallowed while fully armed and hack my way free through its unprotected innards.
A good plan.
That might not work for you. Humans don't have great night vision.
Or strong enough stomachs, I think.
In the end, it's about planning ahead and controlling the field of battle.
I'm convinced. How about you?
They don't need to hear about this. Then,
I almost feel bad for the monsters. Sounds like they don't stand a chance.
They should have thought of that before tagging us in these purely hypothetical scenarios. But enough daydreaming. We got piratical stuff to get back to. Which may or may not involve showing some belligerent beasties who's really in charge out there.
You guys are fantastic. Enjoy your mischief. Oh, excellent. It's walrus time.
Here we are, Sylvia, where we belong, on the cutting edge. The Guild has recently debuted an entirely new art form. It is daring, it is immersive, it is karaoke.
Oh, baby, let's fucking go! Bakami Thai time!
And I should like to try it.
Sylvia isn't sure what to expect. She settles into her seat while the guild's own bard kicks things off. Love surfing. We go ooh-ah, ooh-ah, ooh-ah. The bard has a beautiful voice, intimidatingly so. If her performance is meant to encourage the audience to step up and sing, it has the opposite effect on Sylvia. Muktuk shows no such reservations. As soon as the bard has finished, he's on his feet, downing his ale and bounding toward the stage. Muktuk belts out an utterly depressing song about loss, loneliness, and failure. Sylvia notes he doesn't need the microphone. And he certainly has the crowd's attention. All the chatter around the guild hall comes to a stop. He's not good, exactly, but he pours so much emotion into the song, it's impossible to look away.
Ah, that was invigorating.
Good job. But are you okay?
Of course. Why? Were my warbles not to your liking?
It's more the choice of song. And I'm pretty sure you were crying through the third verse. Are we, good?
Ah, careless of me to choose such a song. I did not choose it for the lyrics, dear Sylvia, but for the pitch. Muktuk's vocal range lies somewhere below bass. I am a happy walrus. I have much to be grateful for. Although, there is, I confess, a well of sadness within me.
Oh?
I tap it from time to time as fuel for art. Of late, despite all that is good in this life, I find that well is growing.
Is it something I can help with?
It is good of you to ask, and yet, your kindness, it deepens my shame. For I have not been entirely honest with you, Sylvia. I told you that the ancestors, they have been quiet. But in truth, they have been utterly silent.
Oh.
To have been on my pilgrimage for so long, and heard nothing. It is worrying, Sylvia. Deeply so. I strive to be deserving of the ancestors' guidance. I push myself to my limits until my muscles ache. Yet, they remain silent. And so, naturally, I wonder, is the problem with Muktuk? Is Muktuk not worthy of their wisdom?
Yeah, no, I believe in you, no matter what.
I believe in you, no matter what. And I'm sure you'll find the inspiration you need to create your masterpiece.
Your faith is a kindness, one I do not take for granted. Yet, it is my faith that is in question. What if... I can hardly bring myself to say it, but say it I must. What if there are no ancestors? What if those who claim to have heard them were untruthful? What if I am only the butt of some grand joke?
It's only natural to have moments of doubt. But you shouldn't doubt what you've accomplished. You're so talented, Muktak. Your upgrades have demonstrably improved my life.
Yeah.
As ever, you humble me. And it is very persuasive to focus on the artistry. If you were selling me my own cauldrons, I would buy!
Artistry. Ta-da! Raise interest by 10, increase price of potion by 5%.
There, see? You get where I'm coming from.
There are things I do well, and it is good of you to remind me. But I have grander ambitions. Fear not, however. I shall not allow myself to become mired in self-pity. For wallowing is the ultimate self-indulgence, and I do not have the time to waste.
Muktak is being too hard on himself. He needs to see that he's already accomplished great things. Maybe I can help with that.
What the fuck? I have to unlock that shit? Superior. Insight. Alertness. What the hell? Muktak. Oh. All right, well. This was eventful. I don't know if I actually locked in. I don't think I did. But, you know, I'm pretty happy with our progress. We did some stuff for the slimes. Yeah. We did good. We did fine. Well, guys, this is gonna be it for me today. I'll move on over here. $4. Yeah, a good old $4 to our name. But I love you guys very, very much. I hope you all have a super great rest of your night. I will be here tomorrow for Yakuza instead of Friday. And yeah, that's what I got. I love you guys. Okay, bye. Later, gamers.